Grand Rising family, welcome to your Thursday, the 10th. Wait, is it the 10th? Yeah, Thursday the 10th. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Thursday the 10th. Message. Let's see what's in the energy. Let's see what spirit is. What's the guidance for today? I was guided to these two decks here yesterday when I was in meditation. For today's reading, because I feel a rawness and a vulnerability in the collective right now. Heart chakra activation. Some of you guys are doing shadow work, healing your inner child. We saw that in yesterday's reading. Heart healing work. The stuff you're healing is coming up to the surface to be released from you, and you feel it. Okay. This is what the universe is helping you with what the planets are doing right now. We're being prepared for 7 planets to be in retrograde for the remainder of the year. It's going to be a wild ride. So I posted the dates to that on Instagram. You guys know I told you guys this in yesterday's reading that there's a lot of stuff coming up for me, and I'm on day 3 or 4 heart chakra work, and I'm feeling a lift, feeling a little lighter, feeling a little better, a little more energy. So I want to see what the message is for today. I'm going to use a Heal Yourself deck, and I also was guided to the Kuan Yin deck. Kuan Yin is the goddess of compassion. Okay, so and then we'll see what we get. Right, I'm going to cleanse the space here first. I'm going to cleanse the space. I know it's very hard right now with what's coming up for you. To come back to unconditional love and to stay in the vibration of love, right? That's why it's important to do the heart chakra work. I listen to Brian Scott and Meditative Mind. I listen to a couple other ones too, but those are the main 2 that I listen to when I'm doing this work. I want to connect with you guys, and then we're going to get started. I just heard anybody that you're so divinely protected and so divinely guided, that anybody that tries to come into your life now and that tries to toy with you, play games with you, that tries to wrong you in any way, their life is going to fall apart. Okay. They're going to, I heard, they better not play, because God is very sensitive about you. Okay. And if they haven't learned from playing with you in the past, how you're so divinely protected, right? If they haven't learned, they're going to learn again if they try you. Okay. That's what I just got. So, that came straight from Archangel Michael. So, that's why just stay in peace. Hand it all to God. However way people are showing up or not showing up for you right now. And, if they are repeating a pattern with you, if they are If you have spoken your truth and you have told people where you stand, where you are, what your where your boundaries are, and what you expect, what your requirements are, and they're still doing the same thing, pay very close attention to that. You are being tested to set boundaries. You're being tested to walk away. You're being tested to block folks. You're being tested to, your self-worth, the work that you've done on yourself. But also, I would call on Archangel Michael, do your special protection stuff, right? And then make it God's. Let Archangel Michael and the divine handle them. You don't have to do nothing but continue to sit on your throne. That's what I heard. And continue to pray, right? And these people that are still continuing on the same old patterns, right? They're getting they're gonna get karma, okay? They're gonna get the lesson is gonna continue to be ongoing until the lesson is learned and the karmic cycle is closed out. Okay. Let's see what the main energy is to activate this reading today. All right, Spirit. What is got Phoenix rising at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, victim consciousness here. Okay. Victim consciousness. So there is a need to take your energy back and take your power back. Don't let yourself be victimized any longer by anybody. Okay. Yeah, we have here healing. That I did say I felt a rawness in the energy. I did say that I felt some vulnerability, okay, coming up, the triggers, shadowy stuff, okay, the shadow stuff are the things we're fearing, right? All right, what is the main energy? But you are healing. That's beautiful. We have self-sabotage. And pride. So that's exactly the energy that I picked up just now that Archangel Michael said. Self-sabotage. So if somebody's repeating a pattern here, okay, due to pride and ego, perhaps. Yeah, we have take off your mask. Somebody's wearing a mask. Somebody's wearing a mask. They're pretending. They're pretending. They're not revealing something here. Okay. Not being fully honest. Not showing their true feelings, their true self, their true colors. But if you're a seer, a healer, a light worker, a high priestess, or a high priest, you already know this, right? So we have self-sabotage. That's the main energy. And so a pattern is being repeated. Self-sabotage. Watch for self-abandoning also. Your abandonment wounds could be being triggered as well. Everything that's coming up for you right now to be healed, this is your opportunity to break that pattern by doing the healing work, okay? Become conscious of how your inner saboteur functions. You're about to sabotage a big opportunity. Now's the time to stop procrastinating and cease focusing your energy on why you are unworthy of wonderful, enriching experiences. When you connect with the saboteur archetype, you begin to recognize all of the ways you pass up interesting opportunities and relationships which can make you grow, learn, evolve, and become fulfilled. So somebody here is being challenged to grow, to break some kind of pattern, to break some kind of cycle, to choose better for themselves, right? I'm getting a lot of insecurities, needing to face their fears, needing to face their insecurities, needing to trust themselves and believe in themselves. With these types of, if this is a divine counterpart, if this is a divine connection, that's the purpose of these connections, right? Is to help us to ascend and evolve and grow and align with the to clear our programmings, to heal our inner child, and to align with the vibration of unconditional love. Yeah. The saboteur is terrified of change and guard your heart from that which is meaningful to you. With the misguided belief that if you don't try, you can't fail. It forgets that if you don't escape from your comfort zone, You cannot succeed and experience the love and joy which will fulfill you. On the lighter side, the Saboteur can help you to connect to your intuition and help you to listen to your deeper wisdom, can assist you in deciphering a potentially dangerous situation from an exciting one. Yeah, I got the devil on your shoulder. Somebody, but there's an owl here, meaning that's who you should be listening to, your wisdom, right? Your wisdom, not the scary stuff that's coming up trying to hold you back. As you can see these skeletons here on her shoulders. This is a male or female energy, okay? And then we have pride. This is the reason for the sabotaging. You may be acting out of arrogance and vanity. Humility is the key. So somebody might need to be more humbled a little more. I'm talking about the karma they have already received from the stuff that they been in regret and shame and guilt and remorse about. Apparently they might need to get hit with another lightning bolt. Because I feel like there is some entitlement. There is some selfishness. There is some self-absorbed narcissism tendencies that could be coming up for somebody. Okay. When you are too prideful, somebody needs, okay, thank you, Spirit. Somebody needs to work on being aware of their dark side and tempering it, taming it, integrating it, accepting it, that's a part of you. That's the shadow work we saw. And I feel like somebody has been on this spiritual warfare, fighting their inner demons, inner and outer, and it's like there's still work to do in this area. Okay. When you're prideful, you can become harsh and not conscious of your weaknesses. This can temporarily make you feel more powerful and superior to others, while at the same time cause you to be judgmental, unteachable, and hardened. Somebody's hardened is the feeling. Have you been fighting, quarreling, and disagreeing with others? Are you always trying to prove a point and defend your position? Do you think that you are always right? By holding on to shadow pride, you are stopping yourself from progressing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Stop overestimating your importance and learn to be humble. When you're too proud, you cannot hear other people's advice and cannot receive their assistance. Empowerment means that you can be soft, caring, aware, and gentle. Recognize that you need other people's support to achieve true success. So being open to receiving, this right here is not being open to learning from others and not being open, to asking for help and accepting help. That right there is a third eye. Okay, may need to do a third eye guided meditation, right, to help for you to see things from a different perspective here. So, okay, I split the deck. We have the Magician. What else for Thursday the 10th, Spirit? Somebody's getting ready to sabotage a very big opportunity, a gift from the divine, a very big opportunity for happiness. Somebody's very divinely protected, very divinely protected. Okay, Spirit said to before we get started on this, to get Archangel Michael on this. Archangel Michael, what is the message, the guidance, the protection message you have? Just a trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the path of growth. All right. Archangel Michael, what is your guidance here for Thursday the 10th for the collective, please? Your loved ones are safe. Let go of fear and worry for your loved ones. I'm looking after them. So if you call in, exactly. It's exactly what I said. If you call in Archangel Michael, leave it to the angels, right? To take care of whoever is trying to toy with you, whoever's trying to play with your emotions, whoever's trying to, run game on you, or whoever's trying to, you know, uh, victimize you all over again, right? So it's like, okay, you're safe, you're protected. If you have any kind of fears about your family, the people that you love, they're protected. Yeah, look, have no fear. So fear is coming up. That's the shadow we picked up yesterday. As a matter of fact, I didn't read that, but I would like to. Deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. After I was done yet with yesterday's reading, I was told by the divine that I should have read this card from the book. So I actually got the book, I kept the card, and I saved it. Okay. Shadow work is not just a one-day thing. This is in the energy right now, these fears. Okay. So spirit wants you to, whoever this is, the self-sabotaging energy here, the reason for it is from fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So this is a quick message, but I'm going to read it to you guys because I feel it's very important here. There is nothing to truly fear in the darkness unless you are unwilling to really know thyself. You are being challenged. You are being challenged to do some shadow work and look at these things that you hold fear around. Even as a spiritual person, you are still a human. It is okay to have flaws and to have parts of yourself that are not perfect or integrated. Own your fears. Name them. Write them down. Find out why they trigger you. Why? When you find out why, your ability to let these fears go increases. Ignorance is fear's best friend. This is the card of illuminating your subconscious and all of those messages that are lying underneath the hidden motivations, dark desires, and things long forgotten. Working with lucid dreaming, past life regression, deep meditation, and soul retrieval are all types of work that can aid you as you work through this. Shadow work is ultimately about knowing yourself, which is work that never ends. Asking questions is a good place to start. Shadow work meaning denial of the hard stuff, hiding your pain, not doing the work needed, and ignorance. Affirmation. I illuminate and accept my shadow side. Personal reflection. What fears do I hold around embracing my shadow side? So, shadow work is ongoing. There's a lot of videos on, Carl Jung talks a lot about this in his books. There's a lot of videos right now on YouTube helping us, guiding us, helping us, teaching us about shadow work, how to do it. There's a lot of meditation experts that has the soul retrieval guided meditations. Okay. Pure Rasa is one of them. Bernard has a good one. So if you just look up soul retrieval guided meditation, Brian Scott has a good one. I've done them all. I've been doing this work for over 5 years now. So, but that doesn't mean shadows doesn't come up. It's an ongoing thing, right? We all have a shadow, and it really is about us, accepting it and being conscious and aware of it when it comes up, so we can transmute, so we can integrate, so we can, choose again and choose better and choose different for ourselves. Okay. What else, Spirit? Yeah. So we have the Ten of Swords, backstabbing and betrayal. This is the end of this cycle. The sun is coming out. We did see at the bottom of the deck early, rising from the ashes as the phoenix, right? So doormat, being treated like a doormat, being victimized, failure, ruin, a breakdown, exhaustion. There's an ability to cope even. That's these these darker stuff, these things that are coming up, right? Rock bottom energy, hitting a wall, dead end, severing ties, goodbyes, final nail on something is officially done and over. Could be a 10-year cycle. It could be a cycle. Somebody's finally, breaking free from the patterns here. Finally learned the lessons, right? It's finally sitting with their stuff. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay, guys. It's time. Spirit, may this message reach everyone that needs it. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. It is done, it is done, it is done. Ashe. So I feel like a lot of you guys have been pinned down for a while with these, memory, because swords are thoughts as well, right? And memories and what's going on in our head. So I feel like you guys have been self-sabotaging, restricting yourselves. This is when I say yourselves, it could be you or somebody in your energy. Okay. Place yourself where you fit, take it how it resonates. Feel free to flip it. It's the energy that I'm picking up. So there is feeling trapped, right? Restricted here. There's been some restrictions, backed into a corner again. So what? Okay. We have here the Hierophant. Yeah, it's because of these Two of Cups. So love is here. It's because of these old belief systems, these traditional institutional belief systems here. Okay. Somebody's going through a spiritual awakening. We have here, yesterday I heard, I keep going back to that message of not your typical love story. When people make these decisions for themselves from the 3D mindset, right? And, I have to get married because I'm getting to this age, because that's what people do. And I'm running out of time. And all of that's not spiritual connection. All of that is, the conditioning and the programming of time, right? And, there is no time when you ascend and you awaken, because time is an illusion and energy is fluid. There is no limitations also when it comes to these types of spiritual connections. Something has ended here. And this ending is for good. Okay. This ending, it happened this way because it was supposed to happen this way, because somebody needed to be humbled. Somebody needed to learn. But somebody may be potentially repeating a pattern. Okay. Is what I'm getting. We have the Hierophant for me also is a card of the institution of marriage, as well as long-term commitment and devotion. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So something is moving rather slowly here, like a snail pace slowly. Somebody here is very extra cautious. It's steady though, but it's moving slow. Okay. Possibly because somebody doesn't want to repeat a cycle, repeat a situation here, repeat, the same mistakes, right? No more bad decisions. I'm getting there is a need right now with this Hierophant here to connect with your higher self, to connect with the higher power, and call in, maybe reach out to a spiritual healer, a spiritual teacher, to get some support as you transition here, okay, out of one world, one state of being to the next. And you are being asked to rely on your faith right now as well. So we have here a union, a spiritual union coming together, a partnership, two people here that have reciprocal emotions for each other. It's a very harmonious and balanced, equal attraction, equal, this is also a card. We have two cards of marriage back to back. So let me clarify a couple of these. So somebody is still in the process of rising from this Ten of Swords that they've been pinned down by. So that's probably why things are moving slowly here. with this union, with this situation. Okay, somebody's still in the process of coming to terms, with learning, trying to process what happened here. Tell me about this. Ten of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. There's a brand, after every ending, there is always a new beginning. This is the opportunity that's being self-sabotaged right now. Because somebody can't seem to let go, release what needs to be released from this energy, and accept their shadows, accept what was, and accept what is, right, for what it is. It's like, we've all, a lot of us on this journey has experienced this, and this type of ending, right? And it has taken a lot of strength, inner and outer, to come out of it, to rebuild, to, start over, to start fresh, to start clean, to forgive, to heal. You're given, because you finally mastered the lesson, from this betrayal, from this backstabbing, from this, betrayal that killed you, took you out for the count. I've experienced this type of betrayal myself. It's 5 years ago, almost 6. It's and ongoing after that. And it has taken me it was very devastating for me. I suffered. I went through a lot of grief. I suffered for years. I was on this healing journey for years, trying to rise, come back to life again. And it's like, not easy to do, right? So I'm not sitting here saying, oh, just come out of it like that. No, it's just being conscious and aware, and actively fighting for yourself, actively fighting for your life, right? And by saying, I'm done with this no more. I'm going to do the work. I'm going to seek counsel. I'm going to seek help. I'm going to do the necessary work, because I love myself. I want better for myself. I know that I didn't deserve this, or I don't deserve this, right? And get the therapy, get the help, read the books, watch the podcast, do the meditations, right? Do the work, to align with what you do deserve and what you are worthy of here, and so that you don't, fumble God's gifts and miss out on opportunities coming towards you. So there is a huge opportunity here for, it's a manifestation. This is about taking your power back, the Magician, knowing that you have all the resources and all the tools at your disposal, as I just said, to choose again for yourself, to choose better. Okay. The two of Wands is somebody that's still in between worlds, that hasn't quite yet stepped into their new life, haven't claimed this pentacle yet, haven't quite, this is a card of setting intentions and planning, the waiting game. Haven't fully yet come out of their comfort zone, because they're still doing shadow work. They're still doing the introspection, the soul searching, the self-reflection. They're still in the dark night of the soul. They're still processing this karma that they got. And the thing that doesn't make sense is that I don't even think that whoever this is even realizes that they are repeating a pattern. That they're repeating the same patterns that led them to this right now at this time. They have a chance to do things differently. They have the world in their hands now. They're free from this, right? And they're in the process of manifesting, you or somebody. And here they've manifested this. with their emotions, their desires, their prayers, their visualizations. And it's like, it's a call to action. You can't really, it's like this, you can't really claim this gift after you learn these lessons from the divine until the laws of the universe, cause and effect, as above, so below, as within, so without, co-creation, right? That's what the magician is. The magician is a call to action. It is a card. Is Mercury? It is Mercury. Mercury is about to go into shadow period. It is a card of action, okay, of taking your power back. It is communication as well, okay. It's about directing your will. And yeah, what does it say? I have all of the resources I need, inner and outer, to create your own reality. Okay. And that's what I feel is the case here. And, but again, there is still a period of taking some time here to do this inner work, right? You or somebody in your energy, taking some time to do this inner work and seeing why do I do that? Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep, running in and out of situations? Why am I not consistent? Why am I not stable? Why am I not grounded? This is an energy here. It's a player energy. If they play games, okay, they're not consistent. They not serious, okay. And this is the stuff that you're being asked to look at. This is a very immature energy. Being hasty, right? Being hasty. They're on a quest for the next sexual adventure. Okay. This is the fling person. So they're not consistent, they're not steady, they're not stable. They just as fast as they come in, they leave. And this is the stuff that and sabotage important opportunities, sabotage important relationships, important connections, sabotages, gifts from the divine. And then they end up in this kind of situation, right? And also, if you're in the receiving end of this, you're being challenged to put a stop to it. So you can also stop self-sabotaging, stop self-abandoning, so you can stay in alignment with what you are trying to create and manifest for yourself. So you can, yeah. So you can stay true to yourself, okay? So you don't lose track of what you're trying to manifest for yourself. So you don't lose, so you don't come out of alignment with your vision, which is stability, long-term stability, security, right? And marriage, if that's what you're manifesting for yourself. If you let these folks just, fly into your life and fly out of your life whenever they feel like it, you you create an energy that's what the universe is getting, the confusion and instability. That's what you're worthy of. That's what what you want for yourself. You're going to keep getting more of that. Okay. Tell me about this Hierophant. Yeah, it's time that you speak up, set your boundaries. Sword is up. The sword is up. Speak your truth, speak your needs, right? Be careful with that Knight of Wands energy, right? That's that, play games energy, all right? That's that shiny object syndrome person, right? That hops from one situation to the next, okay? So, it's important to take passionate, inspired action towards your desires, your dreams, your goals, but you need to have consistency, self-discipline to continue on steady pace towards the goal, right? Towards the goal. So it is time here for you to set a boundary, speak your truth, and stand up for yourself. Do the moral thing. regarding, does this situation align with your morals, values, and integrity on what you're trying to manifest for yourself? I love the Queen of Swords here. This is exactly what we were just talking about, right? Speaking up, setting boundaries. We have, I didn't even know what I was going to ask next, but we have here a card of three of Cups here, which is reunion, friendship and reunion, celebrations, okay? Socializing, gathering. It might be time to have some fun. Might be a little to change up the energy a bit. Might be a little too serious. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Cups. There's going to be some kind of a victory here. There's a recognition of a connection for sure. Yeah, here they come. Possibly with an apology. There is going to be a victory here when it comes to this spiritual union. You're being tested right now. This is going to be a successful reunion for a lot of you guys. And I feel like this is the shadow that somebody is working through. That's what they're looking at with the Hermit energy and the Knight of Wands. Why am I like this? Why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep, repeating a pattern and cycles and stuff, right? That's what they're looking at in the Hermit energy. They're toxic patterns. They're toxic patterns, right? And it's like they're not taking anyone else's feelings into consideration when they do this. It's very clear. They're only thinking about themselves, right? And I feel like it's because of the lack of communication. It's like, communicate, what's up, what's going on? Help me understand, Queen of Swords is saying. Help me understand. Perhaps I can help you with whatever it is that you're going through. Ask for help, right? Pride. Not asking for help is pride. Wanting to do everything on your own, that's extreme independence, is a trauma response. That's not being very open to receiving either. So we have the Six of Wands, so success, victory here, right? After a difficult, because the Six of Wands comes after the Five of Wands, after the battle. As you can see here, this person is being recognized and celebrated. Somebody could be in the public eye. This could be fame as well. Okay. But yeah, we have two cards of celebration here, coming together and reunion with this Two of Cups. So somebody will overcome this. Just think positive thoughts. There will be movement forward here. Okay. It's slow moving. It is requiring, you can't rush. You can't rush. If we're rebuilding and we're starting something again, to build a solid foundation, it can't be rushed. So we have the Knights of Cups coming in towards somebody here that is very attractive right now, very single, somebody independent, that's living a very abundant life, that's in the law of attraction energy, enjoying their life fully to the, somebody very, very, very beautiful that doesn't really need anything, that is in alignment with the Ten of Pentacles, which is the culmination and getting to it. Okay. So, and this is the energy that attracts it all in: self-love, self-worth. Your self-love makes you very romantically attractive. There is going to be, I was going to clarify the Knight of Pentacles, there is going to be some kind of working together, some kind of compromise that's going to be made here. Yeah, see, this is the deal. This is this person here that is coming out of grief. This is somebody that's very depressed. I feel this person is empty on the inside, which means here's a Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. We have lots of Capricorn and Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius, Aries. Lots of Virgo here, okay? Yeah. And Taurus, lots of earth, which means it's grounding in the 3D. It's somebody's trying to create some kind of practical plan. I feel like this person is empty on the inside and they need to refill their cup. They need to heal. Okay. This is somebody that needs to heal from grief, from getting done to them what they've done to somebody that was sent to them by God, somebody to an earth angel. They got karma. That's what they got. And they're in remorse, regret, grief, sadness, going through, going through the aftermath of this trauma. But it's like they're in the dark night of the soul. And if they don't, dark night of the soul can last weeks, can last months, or can last years. I was in mine for years. The whole dismantling of the old identity, right? But there is here, I feel like the reason why it's moving so slowly, and there's these offers are very breadcrumby and slow moving, is because you're dealing with somebody here that is trying to come out of this old, trying to change, trying to come out of this old way of being, their old identity. With this page, it's like beginner's mind. There's the student trying to come out of that energy, and old, and trying to release old energy and learning something new about themselves and trying to step into new energy. This is a small offer. It's an invitation. It's maybe a gift. It's an opportunity. This is this Ace of Pentacles that this person is now recognizing, seeing, and grabbing. I'm not going to miss this opportunity, right? So it's like, if they don't act on this opportunity here, they will, Ten of Swords, miss out on it, because this is not the energy to play with. This is not the energy to play with. This is not an energy that will put up with it. This is not the energy that will play games. This energy is that's what clarified. This energy is very attractive. There's a lot of people that's vying for this person's attention. This person has a lot of options. Okay. This person has a lot of options, but there's only one person. There's only one, this person is actually looking for their, I want to say looking, I would say attracting in. This doesn't look, this attracts. It's attracting in a lot of suitors, a lot of opportunities here, okay? A lot of there are offers coming into this person. So this person is single, manifesting. This single person knows what they want. They're decisive, and they're manifesting partnership, commitment, a life partner. And they're not going to sit around to play games and sit around waiting, because opportunities are flying in for this person. Flying in. This person has a choice to make here. If you're single, 1,000% single, and you're manifesting, a life partner, then you should be exploring your options in dating, because there's a lot of opportunities coming. And one here is your person. Okay. Yeah. You set the intention. You put it out there to the universe. Hands are out that you want a commitment, a long-term commitment, something stable. And the universe is responding to that. Okay. While somebody here is diddly-daddling, you are focused on your intention for yourself. You're focused on your vision, on your goal. You're doing the affirmations to align with unconditional love. You're transmuting energy. You're standing strong here, okay, in what you want for yourself. Maybe that's this person's karma, is to actually watch you move on and get married to somebody else. Like I said, I've been getting this message, karma's not done with this person yet. Earlier. So it's like, maybe the reason why somebody is showing you Knight of Wands, that they're still up to the same old, maybe the reason why the divine is trying to show you that is so that you can finally and officially break free, cut that cord, and start exploring your options. You'll know if that's your message. Let me get romance angels on this. That's the message today, you guys. And I could be picking up on this energy right now. But Spirit has said, come back to love. Yeah, there's somebody that you might need to release. If you might, that might be what this is, the final nail in the coffin in a situation, because the divine, and for you to go on in another direction here, because the divine has something else coming in, and you can sabotage an opportunity if by you continuing to accept less than what you deserve and are worthy of. And I think you definitely absolutely know this. You're in this beautiful energy of independence and beauty and abundance, divine feminine, divine masculine energy here. You're getting a proposal for marriage with the Knight of Cups. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards of marriage, and then working together here with someone, taking your time. This could be a new offer, taking your time to build. Spirit, what is the guidance here for the collective? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So what I'm getting here is what you've been manifesting is going to be worth the wait. Whatever, whatever waiting, I would say we're watching and waiting. I would say you're working on yourself, rebuilding your life, or building your life, building your business. You are enjoying the moment fully, not settling. That's what this waiting is, not settling for less than what you deserve. And then here they come when you least expect it. What else is a message here, Spirit? There's a lot of healing that needs to take place for codependency, abandonment, rejection, and neglect here. Okay. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We could be repeating some stuff here. We have wedding. So you are so it's in the energy. You're manifesting marriage, and you're going to align with somebody that you have very strong chemistry with. There's a strong magnetic. You guys are going to be pulled together. You guys are going to be pulled together magnetically. And I did see at the bottom of the deck that to work on give it a chance. Give the relationship a chance. Don't self-sabotage this opportunity coming in here for you, because it's leading to your future spouse here. Clarify wedding. Yeah, stay optimistic. Okay, stay in the high vibrational energy here of it's already mine, it's already yours. What's for me will be for me, and it will not pass me by. Stay in the flow. I don't chase, I attract. And you are attracting it in, by the way. You are attracting it in, right? You are calling it in. It's coming in. Yes, 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 yes. Because you've been healing. You've healed from abandonment wounds, from codependencies, right? And even if people try to come back into your life and re-trigger those things, and the abandonment wounds comes up again for you, pay attention to that. There's still a little more healing that needs to be done. And take control of your energy here. The Magician, right? Keep setting those intentions. Somebody said, I'm not doing that again with the 10 of Swords. I know I want stability. I want security in my life. Okay. So you're calling it in, and it's coming in. That has been the message for us, right? That has been the message. Spirit, what's going on with this 5 of Cups person? I miss you. Let's both stop running away. I hurt you, and I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me someday and understand. I was reacting out of fear. Look, I'm triggered. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. I'm going through I told you, guys, I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Nothing is making sense in my life. I'm triggered. An old pattern has surfaced and it hurts. That's the pattern that we saw with the Knight of Wands. The in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Put a stop to it. Put a stop to it. If you're manifesting security and stability, that's not security and stability. That's confusion. That's not balanced. That's, somebody that still doesn't know what they want. Somebody that lacks poor communication skills. So tell me what's going on with this Five of Cups person. What do they want to say? Tell me what's going on. You're headed towards your manifestation and your drain here. Okay? That's where you're headed. I'm trying to understand my thoughts create my reality. I know I need to I'm trying to understand how my thoughts create my reality. I know I need to stay positive, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Are you? So this person is asking if you're being positive about the whole thing, because they're trying to do that as well. What else here does this Five of Cups person want to say? When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tension that is sometimes there when we talk. So this person doesn't like to hear that. Okay, so this person creates destruction and devastation in people's lives, but they don't like to talk about it and hear it because it hurts them too much to hear it. They don't like to face the music. They want to just be past it, leave it behind. They can't handle hearing. They like for things to be lighthearted. They can't handle listening to the destruction, the ruin, the damage, that they created in the life of another person that apparently they care about. What else does this Five of Cups person wants to say? My heart is opening to love and guiding me back to you. That's what this healing process is helping this person with, is to come back to love. Yeah, so this person is still dealing with feeling worthy and deserving. This could be one of the why they run, one of the patterns. I'm afraid that this relationship is too good to be true. I pull away in fear. That's the pattern that's coming up. As you can see, it's a patterns card that's coming up for this person. And there is a lesson to be learned from this. Absolutely right. I'm awakening. I know more than I'm letting on. That's what the dark night of the soul is. The dark night of the soul is one of the stages of the awakening. I highly recommend, if you're the one going through the dark night of the soul, I highly recommend you watch Dark Night of the Soul videos on YouTube. It actually was what saved me when I was in it. I just binge watched a bunch of them, and I was really able to understand what was happening with me. Let's get a message from Kuan Yin. So we come back to love, come back to compassion here, come back to positive thinking here, right? The attraction here that you feel with somebody is mutual. You're going to get a victory, whether it's with this situation or someone new. You're going to get it. Okay? So it's up to you whether or not the boundary setting, the speaking your truth, it's up to you. Speak your truth clearly with kindness and with love. It's up to you. What you decide by using you got to be careful with this person. Use your discernment and use your discernment and trust your intuition here. You are calling this in. If your thoughts, your visualizations, and prayers help to bring you together, somebody is in the process. They're in the planning stages. Okay, they're just coming out. They're under the rubble of the destruction and towers they create for themselves. This is a self-saboteur person. And we self-sabotage when we have abandonment woundings, okay? So get to the root cause of why we're doing this and heal it. Do the abandonment woundings guided meditations. I've done this work for years myself. I'm being asked to revisit it, right? So by spirit. So I'm just going to listen. Whether I see why I need it or not, I'm just going to listen to the guidance. I could be just picking up, the energy in the collective right now. Spirit, and that message could be for you guys. Every message that I get, I'm supposed to share it. Kuan Yin, what's the message here? Oh, okay, hold on. Fell on the floor. Okay, we have Sacred River Yangtze. Just as a sacred river flows and changes course, you too are evolving in your divine path. Changes in the flow of energy within you and in the momentum of your unfolding life path are imminent. This is exciting. You are growing and changing, and soon your life circumstances will reflect your inner evolution. Yeah, there's somebody going through a major ascension. The sun is coming out here, facing your shadows, integrating them. Really does help with this ascension process. Can I have one more, Kuan Yin, for the collective? The Book of Changes. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life. Although it isn't always predictable, Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. That's the image. And there is the other image. I'm going to read you guys one more message from Spirit before we go. I was going to post this on Instagram, just jumped the other day. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. Believing the familiar behind can be a good thing. Right here with the Two of Wands, right? When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this. Try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did because the treasures will appear. We're so proud of you for being so brave. It's going to take courage. Absolutely. I was just guided real quick while I was reading that to find out, to find out a little more. So you guys, so I can give you a little bit more clarity on whether or not, a little bit, grieving. Somebody is haunted. They're haunted. Somebody's haunted and grieving. And I think you may be picking up on this person's energy. Their vivid dreams haunt them. They dream of how they broke your heart and you moving on with someone else. They're stuck in grief, unable to see that they still have the power to create positive changes. So they're self-sabotaging while stuck in grief. Yeah, you were the one that got away here. And I just heard the events is replaying on a loop in this person's heads. Tell me what's going on with this Five of Cups person. Spirit. What's going on with this Five of Cups person? That's in their Five of Cups. Solitude. They're in solitude. Time spent in solitude has given them a chance to get to know them. They're in the hermit energy. Get to know themselves better and set more of a solid foundation. So self-reflection, introspection, soul-searching, self-evaluation, all of that comes in the dark night. Okay, what else can you tell me about this Five of Cups person here? For the collective. With this Two of Cups. Gossip. So gossip is very low vibrational. There's a lot of gossip that surrounds this relationship that is affecting not only their judgment, but their vision too. So they could be struggling to listen to their intuition and using their discernment. I don't think that this person, there could be some blockages here when it comes to their third eye. Okay. We have marriage, sexual union, resistance. So they're in resistance energy, but it looks to me like they might be breaking free. They're freeing themselves from the self-imposed prison that left them and leaving behind all that's kept them from you. They need time. They need time to answer the call of their soul and step into higher levels of consciousness. And then we have sexual union, their greatest sex memories with you. But it's more than just the sex. It's the memory of them feeling close to you in marriage. They see you at right here, wedding. Lots of that here. They see you as marriage material, someone that inspires them to create a strong foundation right here, strong foundation for marriage. They could be letting stuff interfere with their decision making here, what they're hearing, what they're watching, what they're listening to, the people that they're talking to, right? Could be heavily influencing this person. What else for this Five of Cups person? Yeah, the gossip could be what actually got them in this situation to begin with. Listening to other people. What else? They're gaining. We got the bottom of the deck. We have twin flame. That's what this awakening is taking place. Twin flames are catalysts for each other. It was the ending of my twin flame situation almost 6 years ago that kickstarted where I'm at today in my life with my healing, my ascension, spiritual awakening. So that's what's happening with this person. They're gaining a new perspective. You don't have to be or do anything for them to love you. Their higher self wants union as much as you do. So they are awakening. And also we have a mirroring message here. You're projecting your own fears and limitations onto me. Go within and understand that you're seeing yourself, not me. That's possible. That's what we're needing to do in shadow work, is to look at ourselves. How are we projecting, right? They've gained a new perspective and now see how they failed you by their own sabotaging ways. Right there, self-sabotage. I can't make this up. Yeah. And the thing is, they're in the process of repeating a pattern here, a self-sabotaging pattern. Okay. And hopefully the divine will make that clear for this person, considering they are going through their awakening. They know more than their heart is opening and guiding them back to you. What guidance do you have for the collective regarding this situation? The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. And then we have my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. There is no separation in these types of connections, my love. That's why you always, always, always feel their energy 24/7 around you. You guys have a telepathic connection, a spiritual connection. And we've talked about this ongoing in other readings. But I'm going to leave it here for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. God bless you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for purchasing decks, for sending super thanks, for donating to the channel, for scheduling personal readings with me. The information to everything is in the description box below. It does help the message reach those that need it. And it helps our community to grow. I love you. God bless you. Mwah. Till next time. Much love.